What do you think when you see this listing on Facebook Marketplace? Because while I don't partake in that lifestyle, I think this is clear as day somebody trying to scrape together a few bucks for some quick drug money, and here is why I think that. Before we get to the price product or the fact that this listing is just purely ridiculous, we must look at the environment to truly understand what we're dealing with. Now, first off, I see a wild pack of 305s up here to the northwest, and one thing my life has taught me is you don't see 305s unless you're in the bad part of town. I have never once in my life walked into a gas station, tried to pay for something at the counter, and heard someone next to me say, "Can I get 3 packs of the 305s?" No, Marlboro Red, American Spirit, the regulars. Next up, we move down to the table that the 305s and the product itself is sitting on. Now, what I do believe here is that this table has been eating these said 305s for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the last decade. Just look at how many burns are on this table. Now, this reality, coupled with the 305, leads me to believe that this is an individual who doesn't necessarily care about their health. They don't care about their living conditions or the cleanliness of them. And it's really just suiting the traits of a typical drug user. But let's move aside from that and let's go to the actual product itself, which the seller here calls deodorant. And we even see some reactions from people in the community liking and laughing at this listing. This is a standard bottle of women's spray Dove deodorant. Who the hell sells a single opened can of women's spray deodorant for the same price that you can buy it in store? Follow-up question, who would buy this? Absolutely nobody. The lack of detail in the title and the singular picture attached to the listing really makes me believe that this was a rushed operation, a rushed post to Facebook Marketplace. So the seller clearly has a lot on their mind, aka drugs, but they also need to get this post up and done so they can maybe scrape a few dollars together to get where they need to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to cut this short because I can't talk for over 2.5 minutes about this listing. That would be just purely ridiculous on my part. But the description simply says pickup. So no extra detail there, no information, no help. This is a rushed job. All of these factors coupled together, so the listing itself, the environment which the listing is photographed in, the elements within this listing, all lead me believe that this is a drug scrape operation. This seller is in code red, we need some bread mode. Dear seller, I respect the hustle, but you're never going to get the money you need by putting up listings like this. Let me tell you that.